Hey folks, this is BestInSlot and welcome to what is something pretty unexpected, I have to imagine. We're gonna do a brand new park build in Jurassic World Evolution. It has been a long time since we did this. You know, we did so many park builds that I kind of just thought I was basically done with them. But with the announcement of Evolution 2, and we know that's on the way, I thought we'd finish things off, go back to where we started, do one more big park build. And the idea is, we are going to mod it and stuff like that, but we're going to focus on the creme de la creme. No specific theme, but just the best mods out there, the best dinosaurs in the game. And that can include dinosaurs already in Evolution, doesn't have to be modded dinosaurs, but we're just going to focus on the very tippity-toppity kind of stuff. Sound fun? Sounds fun. So, as per usual, well, I say as usual, it's been like a year. But if you want to name any of the dinosaurs featured in today's video, we're going to be starting with a sauropod. If you go to the QT in the description down below, you'll have to register a QT account. You'll be able to leave name suggestions, and then when we come back in the next video, we'll bring your names into the game. I really need to clear my throat, and I'm going to do it now so we can get past it, okay? Okay. Okay, cool. So we're building here on Isla Sorna 1993, a map I really haven't touched in Sandbox ever. It's got this lovely low-hanging mist effect, and of course we're using all the mods that give us like expanded terrain and expanded terrain tools. We're using mixed eras mod, so we're in Jurassic Park at the moment, but we've got access to all the buildings. I've got, as you'll see, an absolute metric ton of different decorations available, including the Mosasaurus show that went on the other day. We'll be using that later on. Throat, stop it. We're talking to YouTube. Yeah, so no real specific plans. We're just going to have fun with it. I say no specific plan. I do have a plan for how we're going to kick things off. So, the plan. I do have a little bit of a plan. I lied. The plan is for this park to be primo. You know, fancy. This is the tippity top. They've made all those other parks, have all gone disastrously badly. This is now Jurassic World, you know, 25 or something like that. And by this point in time, they finally figured out how to make an effective park. So they've got all the best dinosaurs, and it's all neatly done with pathing and stuff like that. That is the plan. So what we need is to there's so many things that it might be a little difficult for me to always remember where everything is kept. That's what we need. Because we're in Jurassic Park, we do need an arrival helipad, and I figured the helipad should be above the park. It should be your entrance into the area. You know, you fly down over these beautiful misty Sorna lands, and you get to see the dinosaurs and stuff as you come in. So we've raised the ground up a little bit here. And I'm going to put this way. I've got a little bit of a plan in mind. Stick that there. Lovely stuff. And then we're going to have a monorail. So you hop off the helicopter, you hop into the monorail. We might do like a little viewing area around here as well. Like that. And that'll take you down off the ramp and into the rest of the park. Now at the moment it's very higgledy-piggledy is the technical term, in case you're curious. You know, there's lots of cliffs and it's up and down, and we can edit all of this. We can build in the water down here in the mist. That's going to look awesome. I really want to do a aviary down there in the very misty bit, because that'll be like proper Jurassic Park 3 stuff, and Jurassic Park 3 is a bloody masterpiece. So I'm just going to try to make this area here a little bit nicer. I have left the rain on. It is Isla Sorna after all. I don't know. Always up for ideas, folks, if you've got any suggestions of your own as well. I do need to download that mod fence thing, because what I need, really, is an invisible fence. And also, it's worth pointing out, this is way higher up than I thought it was. Way higher up. It's not even close. This is a massive cliff we've got going here. I think it'll look smaller when we texture it, and we put in some, oh, careful. Texture it, and we can put in some trees in particular. Okay, let's cut that off there. I want it back. Oh, God. Doesn't matter, it will look neat by the end. Promise. I don't promise, I hope. I live in hope. Now, I only have one idea for a dinosaur for this right now, so if you have any... You know, it'd be nice to have something small living with our sauropod as well. Mix things up a little bit, big and small. Andy Carroll and Luis Suarez, that was the idea. It didn't work out, but it doesn't mean it wasn't a good idea. It's got the idea that I was looking for, right? The exhibit encircles the entry point. It's going to be cool. Don't you worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just going to hide this left-hand side a little bit more. Hide the right-hand side a little bit more. And the base as well. Gotta get... It's got a nice bush around the base, which is what you want. Probably. Yeah, the problem we have is that this is very, very steep. So the trees look a little bit weird on it. That's okay. Make this nice and tree as well. At the end of the day, we're trying to build something a little bit fancier looking, but it's still got to feel like Jurassic Park. It's still got to feel wild and crazy, essentially. Cool, it's a good start. I'm not too worried about the size. It is massive, don't get me wrong, but we're going to have so much room to play with in this park, just because of the terrain tools. Try to get like a fairly more natural feeling water formation in there. That ends there, maybe a little spike over there, and then have a pool down there at the side. Keep it nice and natural looking. Lovely stuff. I've got shale. Oh, I've got shale. Ooh. Ooh. Never played with shale. Unironically, don't think I've ever played with shale in a sandbox. He's a sauna, man. I mean, I'm going to miss the sand, I'm not going to lie, but it's okay. And a little bit of grassland. Ooh. Everything's got like completely different textures than what I'm used to. I have to recalibrate. It's funny because it's quite it's a huge exhibit in a way for one dinosaur species, but it's also not because it's very thin, you know. Let's get some crag. I like having crag in the water. You need some plant life popping up in there, you know, here and there. Make it look like it's overgrown a little bit. There's some life living in there. Okay, a couple of feeders. If I was a feeder, where I would be here. That's where I would be. Oh, that's a paleo. I put the wrong feeder in. Whoopsie daisy. Ah. Keep that nice and close to the gate, the fence, I should say, so people can see it. And we'll do some decos and stuff in a little bit. Right, let's get some dinosaurs. So, as I said, we're going to use the creme de la creme, the best of the best. And for me, you can see I've barely got any dinosaurs installed. I think I've basically got the Camp Cretaceous pack installed. And oh, hello, Giga, you are there. You didn't work last time. Cool. And scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. There it is. That's the one I was looking for. Seismosaurus. This is my personal favourite mod out there. Fleestack and Spinosaurus. Incredible mods, not really suited for this park. Seismosaurus, however, absolutely is. Absolute beauty. This is LH Studios Seismosaurus. I say I'm going to link a... I've never actually tried to make alternate colours for these. Let's do it. As I say, I'm going to link a Google document down below, and it's going to contain every single mod that we use in this pack. And we're going to make quite a few of these. I'm going to have one of every colour. I've got two of the main one, because, you know, it's the main one. These can be the parents, and then they've got their weird coloured offspring, essentially. It's just a stunner. It's so nice seeing a sauropod that's, you know, vibrant and brightly coloured and has, speculative details going on and all these entombments. I love it. It's even got like a little dewlap. It's very cool. It also needs some food. Because the paleo feeder is not food. We might do a paleo section. We can do zones and stuff. This is the thing about building with these mods, is that there's no limit, really. We can build as many dinosaurs as we want. There is no limit on it whatsoever. We can have as many exhibits as we can fit. I mean, there is a limit, but the limit is gigantic, you know? I think having these walking around in this area is going to be beautiful. Like I said, I'd like to bring in some other dinosaurs as well. We'll see if there's anything on the list already that would suit well. Let's check out some of these seismos. Oh, they do have colours. Look at it, it's blue. Hello. Aren't you a fancy pants? Love that. And there should be one more colour we don't have. Coastal, very cool. It's going to take a while for these to release just because there's so many of them. Oh, whoops, daisy. First of all, colour scheme. Orange. There we go. Bingo, bango. I really hope, this is just a general thing, I really hope that in Evolution 2, we finally get the ability to get all the skins. Because the fact that there's like a white skin, and a green skin, and a red skin, and a black skin, and a blue skin, and that we still don't have access to them this long after Evolution came out, I think it's a bit weird. It'd be cool if we could get those added to the game. What are you? You're like a... yeah, like a grey colour. Isn't it beauty? It's an absolute beauty. Okay, now whilst all that's going on, let's have a little look. I might not have anything installed that I think works. We might go get another mod. I'm just trying to think what dinosaur I would like to have living amongst the Seismosauruses. Actually, you know what we might do? I really only just thought about this. We might make it, as much as we can, geographically and era appropriate. You know, what would have lived with Seismosaurus? Let's bring that dinosaur into the habitat. Of course, basically the second I tabbed out, and I'm sure people have been screaming at me in the comments, but I remembered, of course, that Seismosaurus doesn't exist. That was one of the hooks of the mod in the first place. Seismosaurus was a name for Diplodocus for a time. And Seismosaurus is essentially now Diplodocus. So we just had to find out where, you know, what lived with Diplodocus. And lots of things lived with Diplodocus in the Morrison Formation. But one that I liked the idea of in particular is Dryosaurus. Helped along by the fact that the Dryosaurus here in Jurassic World Evolution is absolutely adorable. And one of my favourite dinosaurs in the game. I'm going to keep these all roughly the same colour. I'm never going to get tired of that animation. I wonder if that's still in Evolution 2. Probably. Like, it looks a little stupid, especially with, like, the Compsognathus and stuff like that, and the really small dinosaurs, but realistically, how else are you going to transport dinosaurs? You know, I don't see many other ways, really. Yes, we need some Dryos, that's going to be cool. Whilst all they're, oh, let's get them a little feeder as well. Well, an appropriately sized feeder. There you go. Pop a couple over here. It'd be nice to keep them maybe slightly separate from the Seismos. I'm going to call it a Seismo. I know it's a Diplo, but we'll call it a Seismo. So we might even need more dinosaurs. It's a humongous habitat. I didn't really realise. But you put the Seismosaurus in it and you realise it's ginormous. We'll probably have like a slightly smaller fence at the front as well, just to block that out a little bit. You know, just so people can see inside a little bit easier, basically. I'm probably going to want about 20 of these. So, if you guys are wanting to leave name suggestions, Dryosaurus, we've got plenty of Dryosauruses to name. I have a thing, I've turned off the icons over dinosaur heads because I think it looks ugly. It's gonna cause problems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 5 Seismosaurus names. There they are. Wait, only 5? How can there only be 5? What? No. There should be at least 7 or something. Am I crazy? Where my Seismosaurus is gone? Am I like really stupid? Am I stupid? Maybe there's only 4 skins? I didn't think there was. I feel like my Seismosauruses have vanished for some reason.
Collecting asset. Asset to be collected.
Let me just check this. I've been thrown for a bit of a loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We should have 7. Maybe they're inside each other.
Transportation underway.
Where the hell have my Seismosauruses gone? Number 1 and number 3. Wait, now I've got... Right, I don't have number 1. That's missing. Number 2 is there. Number 3 is there. Number 4 is there. Number 1 and number 5 have done an absolute runaround. Oh no, hello. Where did you come from? Let's go for some lovely wood. This serious path making. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that worked out a lot better than expected. This is the kind of thing I would usually butcher. It's not perfect. It was never going to be perfect. Everything I do is a travesty. But that's okay. That's fine. I'm just trying to think, do I want like a walk path around the outside? You can't really see anything. I like the idea, I suppose, that some things are kept hidden. You know, this isn't for you to see, not yet.
Asset delivery confirmed.
But I feel like we should have maybe we should have some shops up here actually. You know, you just landed, you've had a long, hard day in the helicopter because you're a fancy rich person. I don't trust helicopters, by the way. I've been in a helicopter. I don't think I'll go in one again. I don't trust them anymore. People keep blowing up. Anyways, you've had a long, hard day. Maybe you deserve some food.
Transporting asset.
Make that even with that. I'm just trying to think about how I'm gonna... I'm very aware suddenly that the left side and the right side are not even. Bowling alley, you know, get some food, go bowling. These are the typical things that you would do in this scenario. About there. A bit lower, I think. Yeah, more like... Make sure I'm even here. Symmetry is key. Think that's good? Yeah, you can see that the right-hand side is a little bit closer now than the left. I'm going to bring the left in, I think, rather than move the right. This means we need to move the fence, but that's okay. The fence has to be there. People will die, but... I don't remember what it looked like is the problem. Yeah, this is going to be a little tricky to get this even vaguely symmetrical. It's not going to be symmetrical, but I'm going to hide it in the trees. Like that, because that's like there. That's way off. Oh, wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. What's wrong with me? There we go. Ah, that's better. Yeah, sweet. Okay, looking cool. Looking cool. Let's bring in our nice little fancy path there. This one, nope. This one, nope. This one, no, just did that. This one, yeah, got there eventually.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you worked up an appetite? Let our new restaurant serve you.
See, because they've worked up an appetite on their long journey. Life is hard. People deserve nourishment. It's not quite clipping in the way I wanted it to. Just a little bit off there. Just wanted that a nice smooth, you know, join onto that end bit so it doesn't... Come on, you cheeky little blighter. Yeah, there we go. Stop it. Come here. Come here. I'm not here to play around. This is serious business game.
Ground crew, please stand by. Helicopter departing.
It keeps snapping. It's really annoying. I'll do it. Ugh, oh, that little dint. Ugh, ignore it. Hide it. Hide my shame. You see nothing. No, they see everything. I can't hide my shame. I'll hide it eventually. What I would have usually done is put... Oh, there we go. It looks like a little rock garden. That's awesome. I like that. Right, there's some benches and stuff. These are by, I think they're by Danny Bob. Apologies if I've got that wrong. I've got a lot of mods working on here. You know, it's hard to keep things 100% straight on who made what necessarily. I know it's not perfect. I know. Every time I zoom in, I can see the issues, but it is what it is. You say abandoned Jeep. Yeah, I suppose. I want a tree. Yeah. Are you a different tree? Come on, beautiful. Come on. Ah, you cheeky little player. Maybe I can use that tree on the left. Don't know why, but maybe. You never know. No. You could have been something amazing there, game. Alright, cool. That's a start. I'm gonna need more rock types. This is not enough. I think there's a mod I can download. It'll fix that for me. But that's the general idea. It's a fancy park. And to that end, that's all well and good. We're going to keep things very, you know, professional and nice paths and very guest forward. But if at the end there's a section that is maybe a little bit more horror themed, that wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't be sad about that. That sounds cool. Hello. Very slowly going for a drink. You don't even exist anymore. How does that make you feel? I suppose you do. You still exist just as the Diplodocus. But you... God, look at that thing. Isn't that a stunner? I love it. I love the colours. I love the way this island looks. It is darker, you know, there's a lot less saturation going on here compared to in the default Jurassic World Evolution, so I think that might turn some people off the idea. But for me, I think it just really suits this type of park, you know? The whole idea we're going for. I think that looks beautiful like that. However, where the hell are my Triosauruses? Oh, there they are, look, guys. This is one of the concerns I had, that they're all just going to kind of hang out together, you know? I mean, that's nice. It's good that they're friends. I want them to, you know, I don't want them to be alone. Need some stuff here. That bit's lacking a little bit of chutzpah. Just lost all my buttons for a second. There we go. And what I might do, just to finish things off, bring in a little shale on the mountain itself, I think. Shale or rock? What does a rock look like? Probably just rock. Rock's a little bit more subtle, which I think is helpful. Now, I'm pretty sure if I hop in here, yeah, you can't really see a thing, but that is going to be a fantastic view of the rest of the park when it's finally done. I'm really excited about this idea. I think because we took such a long break, probably too long a break, it must be said, but because we took such a long break, and we've let all the mods grow, and I've changed as a man, as a builder, I think that is beautiful. It's going to be a fun build. I think sometimes when you just go build after build after build, you can kind of weigh yourself down a little bit. Now, I will admit, the only reason I'm doing it is because, well, initially the idea came about because I just ran out of ideas of content to make in general. But, yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Nice little dose of the, nice little dose. You're all over here. Jesus Christ, hello, boys. Girls, I should say, they're all same gender. Same sex. Look at that with the mountain in the distance. Ah, it's so beautiful! Not that I did anything good, just the game itself is a stunner. If there's one thing, it's funny, we were talking about this on the Discord fairly recently. Not my Discord, on the Evolution 2 one. One of the Evolution 2 ones. And the game has stunning lighting, it really does. Beautiful, beautiful lighting. But it actually looked even better prior to release. I think in the pre-release trailer, or the first gameplay trailer we saw, the lighting actually looked a little bit better than it does now. And some of the lighting effects we got that never made it into the game. Just wanted a little bit more detail over here. One more time. Ah, man. Does that not just make you so happy? It makes me so happy. Right, so next video, I might, like I say, I'll do a bit of detail work up here. I'm probably gonna bring in like 10 more Dryosauruses and put on another feeder over here. Do that very quickly now because I will forget. So honestly, with the Dryosauruses, I will try to bring in a name from everybody. I like to mix and match through as many people as possible. But feel free to just chuck names in there because, you know, there's going to be a lot of them to use. And variety is the spice of life, as they say. Right, we're going to end it there. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please do throw me a like, subscribe for lots more Jurassic World Evolution. Of course, when Evolution 2 hits, we're going to get right back to doing this kind of thing after the campaign and challenge mode and Chaos Theory, or during those latter ones. Lots and lots more park builds, new ideas, new things to try out, blah, 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 blah. But for now, this will probably be our final Evolution park build. Let's make it a good one. Thank you for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.
Reaching out.